Have you ever woken up and already felt tired of trying? You have goals, you have dreams, you have things you said you would change, but every day feels the same. You say tomorrow I'll start, and tomorrow comes, and you still don't feel like doing it. So you start calling yourself lazy. You start thinking maybe you are not disciplined enough. Maybe something is wrong with you. But what if I told you you are not lazy? You just don't understand what discipline is.
Three, two, one.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If this is your very first time here, you are most welcome. I'm Judith and this is a place where we grow honestly, no pretending, no motivation shouting, just real conversations that actually change something inside you. And if you have been here before, thank you so much for choosing growth again. Let's talk about this thing we call laziness. Most people think laziness means you don't care, but that's not true. Real laziness is often extreme tiredness. It's often fear. It's often overwhelm. It's often disappointments from trying before and failing. And sometimes you are not lazy, you are just disappointed. Think about it. If someone has tried so many times and things didn't work out or didn't see results, eventually their brain starts protecting them from effort. It says, why try again? It didn't work out last time. That protection fuels laziness, but it's actually emotional self defense. And nobody talks about that. Discipline is not about forcing yourself aggressively, it's about understanding yourself deeply. Because if you fight yourself every day, you will lose. So let's be honest. When you say you feel lazy every day, what does your day actually look like? Do you sleep late? Do you scroll your phone first thing in the morning? Do you avoid the one talk that matters most? Do you wait to feel ready? The truth is, discipline has nothing to do with feeling. This is where most of us get stuck. We think disciplined people wake up motivated. No, disciplined people wake up and act before their feelings decide. They don't ask, do I feel like it? They ask, is this who I want to become? That shift alone changes everything. If you only act when you feel inspired, you will act like 10% of most of the time. If you act based on identity, you will act 80% of the time. So instead of saying, I need to feel motivated, start saying, am I becoming someone who shows up even when it's boring, even when it's uncomfortable? Here is another hard truth. You feel less because your goals are too big for your current habits. If you say, I'm going to work out for 1 hour, but the truth is currently you do nothing, your brain will resist. Discipline is built in small promises kept consistently. Very small. So small things that your brain cannot argue. Instead of saying, I will read 30 pages every day, say I will read 1 page. Instead of saying I will exercise for 1 hour, say I will exercise for 5 minutes. The goal is not intensity, the goal is consistency. You don't become disciplined by doing big things at once. You become disciplined by doing small things daily. And here is something powerful. Discipline grows when you start trusting yourself right now. Maybe you don't trust yourself. You have broken promises to yourself so many times. I will start Monday. I will wake up very early. I will stop procrastinating. And you don't. so your brain stops taking you seriously. To build discipline, you must rebuild self-trust. And self-trust is built by keeping tiny promises. Tiny, so small that failing would feel silly. And once you start keeping promises, something changes inside you. You begin to respect yourself again. And when you start respecting yourself again, discipline becomes easier. Another reason you feel lazy every day is because you rely on emotion. Emotion is unstable. Some days you feel powerful, some days you feel tired, some days you feel doubtful. If your actions depend on emotion, your life will be unstable. Disciplined people don't eliminate emotions. They just don't let emotions lead. They act anyway, not aggressively, not perfectly, but consistently. You also need to understand that your environment shapes your discipline. If your phone is next to you all the time, distractions win. If your bed feels too comfortable and your alarm is soft, you snore. If junk food is in front of you, you eat. Discipline is easier when you design your environment correctly. Remove distractions away, prepare your clothes the night before, plan your tasks clearly, make good decisions easier, make bad decisions harder. That's not weakness, that is wisdom. Now, let's talk about identity again. Stop saying I'm lazy. Words matter. If you call yourself lazy every day, your brain will prove you right. Instead, say I'm learning discipline. That sentence changes your posture. You are not lazy, you are untrained. And training takes repetition. Here is another truth that nobody talks about. Discipline feels boring, very, very boring. It's repeating the same healthy behavior when nobody is clapping hands. It's doing the work without posting about it. It's choosing long-term reward over short-term comfort. And comfort is addictive. Scrolling feels easier, sleeping feels easier, avoiding feels easier, but easier today becomes hard tomorrow. Hard today becomes easier tomorrow. So when you feel lazy, ask yourself, am I protecting comfort or am I building strength? Because every small action is a vote. It's a vote for future self or a vote for your current comfort. You don't become disciplined in one powerful moment. You become disciplined in quiet decisions. A decision to get up when the alarm rings. The decision to start even when you don't feel ready. The decision to stop negotiating with excuses. You don't need to become extreme. You just need to become consistent. If you improve 1% every day, your life will look completely different in 1 year. But if you wait for the perfect energy, perfect mood, perfect timing, you will stay stuck. The biggest shift happens when you realize this. Discipline is self love, not punishment, not pressure, not self hate. It's choosing what is good for you even when it's uncomfortable. It's respecting your future enough to sacrifice your present laziness. And laziness will always talk to you. It will say, rest a little more, you deserve a break, start tomorrow, you must learn to hear and still move on. Not aggressively, but firmly. Like what felt hard becomes normal. What felt impossible becomes routine. You stop arguing with yourself. You just act. That is discipline. It is not loud, it is quiet power. And if today you feel lazy, start small. One task, one step, one promise kept. Then tomorrow, repeat. Don't focus on becoming perfect. Focus on becoming consistent. Because one day you will wake up and realize you are no longer fighting yourself. You are leading yourself. And that is the moment discipline becomes identity. If this message spoke to you, don't just feel inspired. Choose one small action today, just one, and keep that promise. That's how it begins. Not with a dramatic change, but with quiet decision. And remember, you are not lazy, you are becoming. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to share with someone who needs this message. See you in the next video.